wanna die, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Today we are joined by Kevin Durant. This is really exciting. Welcome.
What up?
So, what 2K game was the first 2K that you played and who was on the cover?
NBA 2K was the first one, and Iverson was on the cover. So, I've been around since day one, it feels like.
Do you have a favorite memory or something that sticks out with 2K in particular and you working with the 2K family?
Well, being on the cover was the best thing.
A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. One of the most unique sculptures you'll ever see. The Fist of Joe Louis at Hart Plaza. We're coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We'll take a look at the Celtics, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, there's the Pistons. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And for Boston, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Bro, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Daniel Tice out there with Tristan Thompson, and it's Smart in at the point. And for the Pistons, he's out there with Jackson. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 spot. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Fires from deep. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for Boston. Now here's Hayes. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
And here's Hayes. To the inside. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
The 3. It's rebounded by Tice. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Smart. And no good that time. And Detroit the other way now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Now here's Jackson. 17 points for him last game against Golden State.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Griffin against Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yes, yeah, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Griffin hits them both. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Celtics. Jeff Teague. Now here's Hayes. Teague covering.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Here's Brown, and again it's Boston converting.
Built to run. Brown can beat you down the floor, then finish the play.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Griffin looking it over.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Teague. Rebound by the Pistons.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Tice with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee.
Talk about an unsung hero, Daniel Tice. Last offseason, he agreed to a 2-year deal with the Celtics worth $10 million. Just another great signing by Danny Ainge.
First free throw is good.
And see, Webb, when you look at all that Tice provides for this team, it's amazing he doesn't get more credit.
Well, you're right, Jay, but he is surrounded by great players who deserve to attract the limelight. But he can rebound, defend, set picks. He can stretch the floor, and every year he continues to improve.
He hits both from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Passes it to Plumlee. Now here's Hayes. Teague covering. Hayes the pass to Jackson. Nailed from three-point land.
And Jackson with the quick release. Once the ball hits his hands, he's ready to let it fly.
Here's Smart. Here's Thompson. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Thompson's got 7.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Down low. Plumlee the pass to Griffin. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Teague can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Shot from the wing. Plumlee the pass to Griffin. Goes back up. Plumlee, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Thompson. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 12 points per game last year, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, G.A., I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Jackson. That's tipped. It's stolen by Tice. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Plumlee. He kicks to Grant. Pistons passing it around. Here's Griffin. Knocks it loose.
Well, there's a lesson for you. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
Brown, good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The pass to Griffin. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
He plays with such rabid intensity. You love how hard Griffin goes at it. He's skilled at drawing the contact.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And the first one drops. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I love watching Griffin play the game. I mean, he has a lot of confidence in his abilities. He's terrific at staying aggressive.
Teague drives in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
You can see the D just a little slow getting to the bucket. I mean, he'll make you pay for that.
Hayes the pass to Grant. From the baseline. Hayes, no good.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Teague. Here's Boston now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. The second effort, and he lays it up and in.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Warriors. Griffin with it. 8 points his last outing. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Celtics leading by 6. Here's Smart, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
And that one falls for Smart. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And it's Wright missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They have a 9-point lead. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
That one goes. Count it. Griffin's got 10 points.
The timing, the execution. I mean, that's outstanding initiative from Griffin on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second-chance buckets.
Left side, Griffin. Inside. It's deflected.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
And it's Wright sending it back.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Rose dishes to Wright. Kicks it to Griffin. Pass to Rose. The feed to Okafor. Griffin trying to get open, and it's Okafor missing.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Yes, that goes in. And that's now 7 points for Marcus Smart.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pistons trailed by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes to Mikhailuk. Back to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Ojale, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip. especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Williams against Griffin. Over to the left wing. Pass to Mikhailuk. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Boston leading by 16. Here's Smart. Lays it up and banks it in. Smart's got 9 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
A lot of free the guys for it. My king still $1 million mission for it. All my going for it, y'all the same team. How you mean? What you knew about the team? All my going for it, y'all the same team. How you mean? What you knew about the team? All my going for it, y'all the same team.
Doomboy is checked in for Blake Griffin. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. Pistons trailed by 18. Here's Rose. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Shot clock at 5. Trying to get something going. A wide open look here for Wright. Doumbouya kicks to Wright. Drills it from outside.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
It's Williams with the drive, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Rose. Williams with the block. Here's Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And so, Smart nails both of them.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with his fiery approach to the game.
Rose passes to Okafor. Rose scanning the floor. Pistons passing it around. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from. A moment now to see the numbers for Smart, how he performed last season. Put up about 13 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
The first one falls.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. To the right side. Here's Mikhailuk. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Man, a playmaker in every sense of the word. Rose is so good at breaking down defenses and creating for others.
That one drops for him. Smart's got 13.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Rose goes in and finished off by Rose.
Calling his own number. Rose with the hoop, one of the best we've seen operate the two-man game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. The kick out to Wright. It's good from long range. He has 6.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And the wide open shot from Rose. No good from outside.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Good work there as it goes. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Okafor dishes to Rose. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
I mean, that's almost effortless for Rose. Defenses can't be pleased that they allowed that look.
And so it's Boston, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Back to the action after this word. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
We've got Rose. Doumbouya is out there with Okafor. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Mikhailuk in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Three-pointer right. They get it back. Here's Rose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rose has got 6.
Capable of scoring from anywhere on the court. Rose loves mixing it up inside and capitalizing.
The second chance effort. Williams gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Rose. Knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, One executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Just 3 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's blocked. On the wing, Brown. Guarded by Wright. And it's Brown missing.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Grant outside. He kicks it to Doumbouya. And there's the pass to Rose. From deep three-point range. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Yeah, and Derrick Rose, Kevin, with a new beginning after knee injuries derailed his career. He said, look, if load management had been around back then, he might still be a Chicago Bull.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Okafor. Josh Jackson comes in for DeLon Wright. And Hayes subbed in for Derrick Rose. On defense, Boston. Here's Grant. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And Derrick Rose, the youngest ever MVP in 2011. And it was the subsequent year that he sustained that first knee injury.
If you think back, he was playing over 40 minutes a night on a regular basis, and their team had 2-hour practices, tough ones, on off days. And so how can you keep up that type of demand on your body? Teams now tend to be more cautious with the burden they put on players.
Back to Hayes. Outside Jackson. The 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Tatum's shot is off. And so Grant will bring it up for Detroit. 19-point game. Williams with the block. They get it back. Outside Jackson. 3-pointer. Here's Plumlee. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Brown with it, and Doumbouya picks him up defensively. Brown, good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Just no denying his athletic ability. Jackson, whenever he sees a chance to attack the rim and make a statement.
Wow, hammering it in!
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Here's Hayes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jackson has the open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Here's Pritchard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
deft touch on the alley-oop.
Such a great passer, a great ball handler. Griffin is a 4 who can run the offense.
And they double up Brown. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Griffin. Jackson looking around. He dishes it to Grant. Pass to Plumlee. Fires from 14. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Tatum, that's for 2. Drops one in from the wing. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Constantly moving. Tatum is so quick. Good luck stopping that pull-up.
Feeds it to Grant. Griffin trying to get open.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Brown, good.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Outside Jackson. Now Hayes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's Boston now. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is great to see. Williams shooting with confidence, wanting to add to his game.
Passes it to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Tipped away. 6 on the shot clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Williams, and Grant sends it back. Outside Griffin. Shoots a 3, and Tatum pulls it down. Boston leading by 21. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Celtics making a change here.
Tristan Thompson.
Pistons shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Grant outside. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Grant's got 10.
No, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensively.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Pistons trailed by 21. Hayes the pass to Griffin. Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
And Teague's got the ball here for Boston. Here's Brown, and that one off the back of the rim and in. He's got 17.
Now, I thought maybe the D would figure him out as the game went along. Looks like he's figured them out in this first half.
Pass to Plumlee. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brown, good.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting stronger.
The Pistons shooting in the second quarter, right around 48%. To the paint. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
The offensive arsenal of Griffin, so dangerous, especially when it seems he can't miss from anywhere.
Brown with it, guarded now by Jackson. Brown, good.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Now here's Hayes. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Teague can't hit. Pistons trailed by 19. Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. goes up on the wing, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Teague. Teague's got 5 assists tonight.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up for the nice-looking J.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Shemi Ojeleye comes in for Tatum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Wright. Great D that time from Teague. Boston leading by 19. Over Rose. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Teague's got 6.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Rose passes to Wright. Here is Rose. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Rose. He has 6. Right for 3.
And it's like a switch flipped between quarters. He's gone from a terrific first to a scoreless second.
Boston's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Teague can't hit, but they'll get another chance. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Detroit, no good that time either. Boston leading by 21. Here's Williams. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
He's the best when he's assertive like that. I mean, don't take any chances. Take it to the cup.
And the wide open shot from Griffin. That 3 off the mark. The Celtics shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Here's Thompson. He can't hit that time. And the Pistons now going the other way.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Right. Dishes it to Okafor, and he banks in the layup. Okafor's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Here's Teague, and it's Boston with another.
And with Teague's speed, his pull-up jumper is so tough to guard.
The Pistons shooting well. They're at 45%. It's stolen by Teague. Over Rose. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Teague's got 6 in the quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Rose, no good.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And that one, good. That's 12 points for Jeff Teague.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Detroit. High post try, good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Teague inside the line, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Teague's got 14. Pistons shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Wright finds Okafor. Rose with the ball. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Smart. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Wright dishes to Griffin. Back to Wright. And the pass to Mikhailuk. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Ojale. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you're in a good position here at the break. What do you tell your team to make sure they don't let up?
Well, I don't think it's about letting up or playing better. Or it's just playing the right way. We just have to play good basketball. And we talked about it before the game. That's our goal going into the game. That doesn't change no matter what the score is. So that'll be the discussion at halftime.
Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. Here. And I'm Kevin Harlan. A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 23 points. And Kenny, last year, instead of relying on 1 or 2 guys to carry them offensively, the Celtics really spread the ball around.
Brad Stevens, he's an equal opportunity system maker. You know, everyone's engaged, and that makes everyone play harder and defend better for 24 seconds.
Look, last season they showed the hustle and the fight that they're known for. But, you know, it's Celtics basketball all the way now.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Down is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Daniel Tice out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
I love whenever Griffin finishes with power. I mean, he's showing he's not to be messed with close to the basket.
Celtics leading by 23. That one falls.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Plumlee, the pass to Grant. It's stolen by Brown. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And, well, Detroit shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Jackson. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
And it's important that Jackson become consistent from deep. That definitely has the touch to make shots from there. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Grant finds Plumlee. Pistons passing it around. Jackson gets the bucket.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
It's Brown with the drive and the dunk by Brown.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim rocking Jazam.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hayes down low, guarded by Smart. Jackson misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the basket by Tatum.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Hayes the pass to Jackson. Back to Hayes. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hayes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
And Thompson throws it down.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up and slam dunk by Smart.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Hayes, bounce pass. To the inside.
Oh! Nice. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Doomboy has checked in. Boston also with the sub. Williams has checked in. That's good from Plumlee. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Tatum gets the bucket.
Showing off different dimensions to his game. Tatum's ability to get it done from there as well is impressive.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Detroit with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jackson up top. He's covered by Brown. Jackson against Smart. And there's the feed to Grant. Clock at 4. Pass to Hayes. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Hayes has got 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
For Boston, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for the Pistons. So the Celtics called timeout, they're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. Third is Jaylen Brown.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
As a two guard, that's what puts up the points these guys do. I mean, you have to have a versatile game to be able to keep the defenders off balance.
And here is Wright. He has 6. Down low. And finished off by Plumlee.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got 33.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Hayes the pass to Grant. Poked loose. Williams with the steal. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Second chance shot, he lays it in. Williams has got 6.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hayes the pass to Plumlee. Doumbouya gets a wide open look. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over Grant. He goes up again, and Williams lays it in. He's got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Hayes. Grant surveying the D. Back to Hayes. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score. Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Wright the pass to Doumbouya. Grant outside. The pass to Wright, kicks to Hayes. 5 on the clock. From deep. Detroit, no good that time either.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
And right, here we go. And he gets it to go.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Look at Jason Tatum here. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
And it's Rose with the ball for Detroit. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope. Up and in with a one-hand finish. The most basic possible. Rose against Teague. Rejected by Teague.
And who would have thought it would be Teague to send that shot away? Great block.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. For Boston, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Pass to Doumbouya. Now here's Wright. Back to Rose. He kicks to Doumbouya. Okafor up top. And he converts the layup. Okafor's got 6 points.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Brown jams it in.
Oh, you gotta love the explosiveness. Brown just eating up any lane to the basket he sees.
Detroit's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Passes it to Doumbouya. There's the dish to Rose. Fires top of the key. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, when Teague has a step or two on the drive, he'll shield the ball and do his best to draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And, well, Detroit shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Pass to Wright. There's the pass to Okafor. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Boston.
Blake Griffin. He's checked in for Doumbouya.
On the floor, Blake Griffin.
Boston's gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. Teague can't hit. The Pistons shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Inside. Rose. Good. Rose has got 12.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Teague, here we go. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Teague is just doing whatever he wants out there, and there is no way to slow him down. An absolute blast to watch him perform.
Now here's Rose. He's covered closely. Griffin's shot is off. Boston shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And it's Brown missing. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Okafor. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Tatum. Over Wright. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 18 points for him. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Detroit. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
He gets it in there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Thompson, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Teague for three. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wright looking around. Clock at 6. Stolen by Smart. This one for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Wright. For the 3. Yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Smart. Almost, but it rolls out. Detroit's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Mikhailuk passes to Rose. Misses the 3. Boston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And slam dunk by Smart.
Oh, he's getting after it offensively. Smart, putting up some points.
44 seconds left in the third. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
And the Pistons making a change here. Jackson's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Teague. And another basket for Boston. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
Get up, D. Rose. I mean, even after all those injuries, the former MVP can still throw it down. It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Passes it to Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
Oh, such a dynamic player. Rose is very good at realizing when he should look to dish it.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Now, as we add stops and add scores, don't let the little things get us off kilter, okay? Play with poise. Let's go.
Well, he's clearly, Greg, trying to keep his team on the same page.
Yeah, I mean, really challenging his guys right now, encouraging them to just stay focused on the task at hand.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Griffin, also Jahlil Okafor out there, and it's Magruder in at the 2. And for the Pistons, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Outside Griffin. Tries from 16. Here's Okafor. Back to Ellington. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Edwards. Here's Williams, and he lays it straight in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Hayes, the pass to Okafor. Here's Magruder. Three-pointer. No good that time. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Aaron Nesmith. And he makes the first. Both free throws good for Okafor. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 12 points for Williams.
Uh-oh, and we all know what can happen when this fella gets hot. And guys, he is hot.
To the middle, here's Okafor, and then Okafor slams it in.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Here's Green. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Bay. Ellington from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Green. Here's Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless. Seems like he's getting to every miss.
The pass to Magruder. Okafor with no one around. And the three off target. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Williams can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Hayes. Releases from the wing and drills it.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Boston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Basket counts.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Detroit with the ball. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bay gets the bucket. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. The Pistons have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And Hayes kicks to Ellington. Off target from outside. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I was partially beamed. So 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Busting to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State. And David Stern passed the hat. No cap. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect. And that's what I deserve. First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends. I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting
Jim Boy is checked in for Detroit. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Takes a shot at the elbow. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Hayes. Second shot opportunity, and that one drops. Okafor's got 6 here in this quarter.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Hayes with it. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Hayes has got 11 points here in just the second half.
The switch flipped for him at halftime. Not a single point in the first half. All of a sudden, he's come alive.
Pritchard. It's rebounded by Hayes. Detroit's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. He feeds it to Okafor. It's stolen by Green. Boston's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
Pass to Bay. To the paint. Here's Okafor. And then Okafor slams it in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Basket good.
Daniel Tice.
Here's Hayes. Inside. And Okafor with the basket on the assist by Hayes.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
Here's Williams. Double team on Williams. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Here's Doumbouya. Sinks the three-pointer. Doumbouya's got himself on the board with 3 there.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Detroit with the ball. Here's Hayes. Passes to Doumbouya. Pistons passing it around. And the jam by Doumbouya.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Hayes the pass to Ellington. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. The drive by Green, and it goes down 2 points.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Hayes the pass to Bay. Back to Hayes. Pass to Bay. Now the pass to Ellington. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Tice gets it to go.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
The Pistons shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. And Hayes kicks to Doumbouya. But they recover it.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for Hayes. The Pistons on offense. McGruder passes to Bay. Pass to Ellington. Here's McGruder. Edwards defending. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. They get it again. Passes it to Bay. No good with the triple. Boston's gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. The putback. Detroit with the rebound. Pass to Ellington. The pass to Okafor. Here's McGruder. Beyond the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Thompson's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Thompson's got most of his shots to fall. 6 makes in 9 tries. To the inside, here's Okafor, and then Okafor slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Edwards. Here's Thompson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Down low. And then Okafor slams it in.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Takes the 3. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
He's not focused on the D or most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
To the inside, here's Ellington, and Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's the Celtics now. And Sekou Doumbouya is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Shoots from the high post, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And, well, Detroit, shooting in the fourth quarter, has been efficient at 56%. Here's Okafor, and then Okafor slams it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight, tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Magruder passes to Bay. 52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Boston dictating the flow. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're leading by 44. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Here's Nesmith, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that sealed the deal.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. Sadiq Bey. Shooting free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Pass to Okafor. Here's Bay. Drains the three-pointer. So it's the Celtics now. Here's Nesmith. And another basket for Boston. Now Ellington. Ball's knocked loose. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.